Mr. Hefferney here, and here's an example, an overview of the problem analysis document that you have to do for our CCT here, our software development CCT. So, one of the things that you need to do is talk about ergonomic issues. So, for example, I was doing an example traffic light situation to improve traffic flow at an intersection in Barrie, Ontario. Ergonomic issues, the user should have an ergonomic workspace. You should have daily, weekly, and monthly reports, which are aesthetically pleasing to view, useful, concise, precise, and provide the information in a clear way. The system should have a redundant power system and traffic flow algorithms in cases of failure. So if something goes wrong, you don't want to have a catastrophe and then all the lights are red or just turn off. You need appropriate screen messages. And so what would the screen look like maybe for the user? What would the view look like if you're using the MVC? So you may have a real-time camera of the intersection, and the computer or the AI may be determining how many vehicles are stopped at any given time, how many vehicles are in legal queues. So, for example, these three are not right now. And are we in a good state? Is traffic flowing, or is it, or do we have traffic jams? So we're in green. So you want to come up with an idea of what your view might look like for the user. Okay. And then what would a report look like? So here's the title of the report. This is how many illegal intersection stops there were, how many collisions, the number of successful transmissions, cars that went through the intersection with no problem, and within a reasonable amount of time, which you'd have to define what's reasonable, and how often was the system green, like 94.57%. And then you can adjust the algorithm slightly if necessary to see if you can improve that. So remember, the whole world is data-driven these days, so it's really important to make good use of data. So what is the relevant data? What are the algorithms you're going to be doing? What are the variables? Which modules and functions would you need? And what kind of documentation? So when you make this document for the project, it won't be very long, just a couple pages long. And you may even reuse some of this, like your ergonomic workspace. All right, good luck. So yeah, try to come up with something like this. So I did my own diagrams in Word. I didn't use any other special program. So for example, I just drew in Word a big box to be my J-frame. I then maybe did another box to be my my title. You can change the colors, of course. There we go. All right. I used the text thing here, so like 125 cars. Okay. Of course, I'm not making it look very nice right now. You can also pop in like an image, insert an image. Let's see. I'll just grab one. Here's some birthday cake for a birthday cake app, maybe. Now, if you're doing images in Word, what you want to do, besides making them a little smaller maybe, is you want to go wrap text behind text like this. Then you can move the image anywhere you want. And if you need it to the front, you just got to say bring to the front. If that doesn't work, that's because the other object has to go behind text as well. So send behind text. There we go. And now I can move things around. I usually do all my objects, all my shapes, and my images behind text, and then I can pop them in where they want. And if I want to move something in front, like for example, this is not in the front right now, I just go, let's see, behind text, and then I click on it again, and then I just say bring the front, and now it's in front. Okay, there you go. The text box is still not behind text, that's why that didn't completely work. So there you go. So if you're just coming up with a quick sketch up of your screen, doesn't have to be exactly the same as your real screen later. This is just how I do in Word, but you can use any drawing program you like. Just try not to do it by hand. All right. Good luck. Bye.